Hello my lovely Scorpios, and a very warm welcome to your June 2020 horoscope. This is a big month with a fanfare of many things happening up in those heavens. Not only have we got eclipses this month, which are usually major turning points, and the energy of eclipses lasts for about 6 months. Also, we've got Venus still retrograde, and on the 18th of the month, we have got Mercury also going retrograde till July 11th. So what does all this mean? Well, the first thing to say, Scorpios, chances are there's going to be a lot of change going on, a lot of uncertainty. How do you live with uncertainty, not knowing the answer to things that are going on in your life? Maybe you're uncertain about a relationship, a job situation, your finances, your home. The thing about this energy is that with so much retrograde going on, you've got an opportunity, instead of pushing forward all the time, to step back and to go, all right, you let somebody else go first, you let something else come in first, and then you see your situation from a different perspective, a new light. It's a bit like if you stand on a chair and look at your room from the height of a chair, everything will look a bit different. And that's the opportunity you've got with all these changing energies this month. And the main thing for you, Scorpios, is you are a fixed sign, is try not to get too embroiled in one way of doing something. Say to yourself, okay, if this isn't working, there'll be another solution. And if it's not that, there'll be something else. Yes? Don't be too harsh on yourself. Just keep going and know that you're going to find a way to be able to work through whatever challenges you're facing positively. On the 4th of the month, we have got a lunar eclipse happening in your 2nd house of money. So we've got this 2nd and 8th house activated here this month because Venus still retrograde in the 8th house for you. So this is everything to do with your finances, your money. The lunar eclipse here would suggest maybe it's time to make some changes with respect to your finances. Maybe it's time to go self-employed, change job, change the direction of your work. Maybe it's time to look at your spending patterns, your saving patterns. Maybe it's time to look at a debt and maybe get that consolidated or pay it off. But it's an opportunity to really look at whatever is maybe not working well in your finances as to how you can make some changes here. Because the full moon tends to pull up maybe what you're not so satisfied with to give you an opportunity to create more of what you do want. It can bring a project to fruition, something you've been working on for a while, and you can get really the fruits from your labor. On the 18th of the month, we have got Mercury going retrograde until the 11th of July, this in your 9th house. On the 21st of the month, we've got a solar eclipse happening also in the 9th house, and as well on the 21st, the sun going into your 9th and a solar eclipse in your 9th house. So this is very exciting. We've got all these planets, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn in your 3rd and 9th. So we've got this balance between 2 and 8, 3 and 9 this month. What does this mean? 2 and 8 has to do with your finances. Also how you deal with finances to do with other people. Insurances, taxes, pension, what you're planning for your future. So this has everything to do with re-evaluating all of that. And equally, somebody from your past could well come back into your life at this time. It's also an opportunity for taking an existing relationship to a deeper, more intimate level than it's been to before. You'll also be looking at your values. What's important to you? What's a priority now? If you were to make 3 major changes this month, what would they be? Because the eclipses do help you to really catalyze those changes and get them moving. And then we've got this energy of the 3rd and the 9th houses, and the 9th house being very much your spiritual journey, an opportunity to renew that, to renew more of a sense of meaning in your life. Maybe go on a retreat, go on a trip, go on some travels. If you do go on a trip during the Mercury retro, just remember to leave a little extra time so that just in case there are some minor glitches that come up. Although I have to say, my experience of travelling very often with a Mercury retro is that things often go really, really smoothly and really well. Somehow it's the knowledge or the acceptance that if things don't go well, you're prepared, and maybe that creates a greater relaxation with whatever's going on. So this very much here is about opening your perspective, seeing your life from a higher vantage point. It's really valuable to do that, really, just to see things, put them more into a distance. Often when something's really close up, maybe a relationship that's difficult, or something to do with your home that's a challenge, or your finances. Sometimes when you're trying to work it out very close to you, you can't get any further. But if you make some distance, maybe just say for the next 2 days, I'm not going to think about this. I'm just going to trust that I'm going to get other kinds of guidance, and I'm going to just ask for guidance in my dreams. But do something differently. Mentally, this is a wonderful time for mental changes, for changing your habitual ways of seeing something. How do you see money? Do you see money in a positive light? If I say the word money, do you beam? Or do you go, ooh, I haven't got enough? If I say relationships, how do you feel? Excited? Inspired? Ready? These are the things to study and to work with, because with the eclipses you can change negative behavior patterns more easily at this time. And with Uranus, of course, in your relationship house still, you may be experiencing some ups and downs in relationships, some changes, some surprise meetings, serendipitous encounters. This can be very positive. Just be ready to go with the flow of energy. Somebody may come into your life for a short while, and then go for a while, and then come back again. Don't try and hang on, but just allow to happen organically what really seems to be unfolding. So there you have it, my lovely Scorpios. I wish you a wonderful month. I thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.